Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you were there? Or maybe you're deep in conversation, about to say something important, and then, poof, your mind goes completely blank. It's annoying, right? That sudden moment of panic, scrambling to remember, but the harder you try, the worse it gets. Now, imagine if you could instantly recall anything. People's names, phone numbers, details from a book you read last year, or even everything you need for an exam. Sounds impossible? It's not. Because there's a silent technique that can rewire your brain for instant memory recall. And the crazy part? It's already built into your mind. This is a brain hack backed by neuroscience, one that top CEOs, elite thinkers, and world memory champions use, often without even realizing it. And no, this isn't about making long lists or using confusing memory tricks. You don't need a photographic memory or crazy IQ. In fact, once you know this, you'll never struggle with memory again. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock it. Once you get this, learning will feel effortless. So, what's the secret? How do some people seem to remember everything, while the rest of us struggle to recall where we put our keys? Well, here's the truth. You've been taught memory the wrong way. Most people believe remembering things is about repetition, reading the same thing over and over, hoping it sticks. But be honest, how often does that actually work? The real key to instant memory isn't more repetition, it's how you store the information in the first place. And this is where the silent technique comes in. It's called active encoding. Think of your brain like a messy desk. If you just throw papers everywhere, good luck finding anything later. But if you file things correctly, you can grab what you need instantly. That's exactly what active encoding does. It organizes information in a way that makes instant recall effortless. And the best part? You're already doing it without realizing it. Ever noticed how you never forget the lyrics of your favorite song? Or how a smell can bring back a childhood into memory instantly? That's because your brain doesn't store memories as plain words. It locks them into sensory experiences, emotions, and connections. The trick is to hack this process and make it work for you on command. And in just a moment, I'll show you exactly how to use this silent technique to memorize anything instantly. But before we unlock that, let's try a quick test. I'm going to give you 3 random words, and I want you to remember them without writing them down. Ready? Apple, mirror, thunder. Got it? Don't forget them. We'll come back to these in a second. And when I show you how this works, you'll be shocked at how easy it is to recall them. All right? Time for the big reveal. You remember those 3 words I gave you? Apple, mirror, thunder. If I asked you to recall them right now, you probably still can. But here's the real question. Will you still remember them in 10 minutes? An hour? Most people won't, unless you use this silent technique. See, your brain isn't just a storage unit, it's a storyteller. If you dump random facts into it like a filing cabinet, your brain won't care. But if you turn information into a story, your brain locks it in effortlessly. Let me prove it to you, right now. We're going to take those 3 words, apple, mirror, and thunder, and link them into a crazy, unforgettable mental image. Picture this. You're holding a bright red apple in your hand, but as you take a bite, boom, the apple shatters like glass. You look down and your hands are now holding a mirror. Confused, you look into the mirror, and suddenly, a deafening thunderclap shakes the ground. The mirror cracks down the middle, and you wake up. Sounds insane, right? But guess what? You'll never forget those 3 words now. Try it. Close your eyes and replay the story. The apple, the mirror, the thunder. I promise, you'll remember them hours from now, maybe even days. This is called the visualization link method. It's one of the most powerful memory techniques ever discovered. And it's silent. You don't have to say anything out loud, write anything down, or use flashcards. You're simply tricking your brain into storing information the way it's meant to, as a vivid, emotional experience. Now let's make this even crazier. I'll give you 3 more words, and this time you create the story. Ready? Candle, bicycle, ocean. Got it? All right. Hold on to those. We're going to test your memory at the end, and you'll see just how shockingly powerful this is. Most people think having a great memory is something you're either born with or not, but that's a huge myth. In reality, memory is just like a muscle. The more you train it the right way, the stronger it gets. And the crazy part? Most people are using their memory completely wrong. Right now, your brain is wired to remember things in a certain way, through patterns, emotions, and connections. But the way we're taught to memorize things? It's boring, repetitive, and unnatural. Think about it. Flashcards, rote memorization, reading the same thing over and over again. No wonder it feels like your brain just rejects new information. But here's where things get interesting. What if I told you that your memory is already incredible, but you just need to unlock it the right way? You don't need more practice. You don't need a photographic memory. You just need to flip a mental switch. Let's test it right now. Remember those 3 words I gave you a minute ago? Candle, bicycle, ocean. Close your eyes and try to recall them. If you can't, don't worry. We're going to fix that instantly. This time, let's build a memory hook. Imagine you're in a dark room, and there's only a single candle flickering in front of you. The wax is dripping. The flame is moving. Suddenly, a bicycle crashes through the door. The wheels are spinning, knocking the candle over. The flame catches onto the curtains, but before the fire spreads, a massive wave from the ocean floods the room, washing everything away. Got it? Candle, bicycle, ocean. Now, close your eyes again and recall them. It's locked in, isn't it? That's the power of using your brain's natural storytelling ability. What just happened is called the Loci method, also known as the mind palace technique. It's what memory champions use to recall hundreds of random numbers, decks of cards, even entire books. But here's the secret. You can use it too. And the best part? This isn't just about remembering random words. Imagine using this technique to never forget names, speeches, or important details in seconds. You could walk into any room, meet 5 new people, and remember all their names instantly. But we're not done yet. What if I told you there's an even faster way to lock in information permanently? It's something so simple, but almost nobody uses it. And once you know it, your memory will become unstoppable. Ready? Let's take it to the next level. All right, now we're stepping into the final piece of the memory puzzle, the technique that makes recalling information feel effortless. You've learned how to use storytelling, chunking, and movement to lock in memories. But what if you could train your brain to do this automatically, without even trying? This is where the subconscious encoding method comes in. The secret? Sleep. But not just any sleep, strategic sleep.